Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ben here, Mightynanotank, with Kevin from Hanna Instruments and Inappropriate Reefer. Today I have the handheld salinity tester. I personally love this product. Kevin, can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Yeah, sure. So this is a relatively new salinity tester we came out with. It kind of differs from refractometers because it's using conductivity to measure salinity rather than refractometers use light, similar to this older model we have. And the nice thing about it is, obviously it's really small, it floats, it's waterproof. You can calibrate it. We recommend about monthly recalibration. And it not only measures salinity, but it's also measuring temperature as well. So if you want to acclimate fish or coral or things like that, it's really easy to kind of just stick it in the bag, get a reading, and match it with your tank. So I know, and it's also really good for mixing salt,
I just wanted to check and say that this is one of the best purchases I've done in the last year to this point. Being waterproof is awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll drop stuff in the water, no problem at all. And the fact that it compensates for the temperature is fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to swear by my swing arm. Swing on me the butt. I love this.
Yeah, I know. The thing about a lot of the hydrometers and refractometers on the market is they're only composited to a really narrow temperature range, so like 78 degrees. So if you're mixing a batch of water and you haven't heated it up yet, you're almost not getting any accurate reading unless you can have a way to compensate it between a wide range. So you want to make sure that what you're doing to measure salinity, either if you're using a hydrometer or a refractometer, that you heat up your water first before you measure salinity, or if you have something like this, you can measure it right off the bat. So it makes it nice and easy. The one difference too that I like about this personally, at least in the marine biology industry, we always use refractometers in the market, similar to this one, or the ones by Mok-Yi, or the optical ones we make, and they're obviously really, really great tools. The difference between these two is this guy's measuring salinity via density. So refractometers measure how fast or slow light travels through a prism, and based on the density or how much salt's dissolved in the water, that's going to give you a salinity reading. What this guy is doing is measuring the charges from all the salt particles, so it's just measuring the actual salinity value. The thing about refractometers is you can actually get an inflated reading from things like dissolved organics or anti-cakey agent salts, or things that contribute to the density but don't contribute to the actual salinity value. So a little experiment you can do at home if you have a conductivity meter like this to do salinity is get a sample of your water, add a little bit of sugar to it, and do a reading with your refractometer, and then do a reading with your conductivity meter. This will stay unchanged, but this is gonna drastically go up through the roof.
Very interesting. So with that said, Kevin, I'm just gonna walk off with you. See you guys later.
Well, I'm gonna walk off with this.
Oh,
so
segue.
What's this?
Yeah, so this actually has an interesting story about this. It's actually not new, believe it or not, but it's our copper checker. It's used for measuring copper for medicating and quarantining purposes. And it'll work with ionic copper, chelated copper, things like cupramine or copper power, copper safe, things like that. So it's very universal. And it's really a digital test kit for measuring copper in your quarantine system or medicating system. But the cool story about this is actually, we've had it forever. We had a bunch of users on Reef to Reef forum that in the fish disease section, they actually started using it, and they found out that it worked, and they were like, oh wow, this thing works great in saltwater. So then we revisited the chemistry and found out that it did work. So it's kind of a cool story with the Reef to Reef community helping us work together a problem that so it was fish disease forums. There's guys like Humble Fish and a couple of other people on there. So
another testing that people really want is nitrates.
Yeah,
I know that's it's really complicated science behind it.
Yeah, it's the holy grail.
I was working on something like that.
100%. We are working on it. I know we've been saying it for a while, but actually I hope we'll have some concrete, more information about it before the end of the year's up. Maybe by MACNA, hopefully. So
yes.
We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see. We're working towards it, but I can't really say much more than that because we don't release things unless we're 100% sure that when it's coming out, we have product ready to sell.
Gotcha.
So.
That's great.
I'm Ben.
I'm Mok-Yi.
And I'm Kevin from Hanna, and thanks to Reefs.com and Reef and Palooza for listening to our video on conductivity meters and refractometers, and have a great show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ben with Kevin and Mok-Yi. Oh shoot! Wait, redo that.
I thought you had it.
Not gonna wing it, I guess.
Can you hear Kevin if I just hold it from here?
Yeah, he can hear me, right? Yeah, I'm just naturally loud. So
I want to see how high I can hear.
All right. Good. I'm Ben.
I'm Mok-Yi.
I'm Kevin from Hanna. Oh, wait, I fucked that. I messed that up. I messed that up.
Eye on him.
Testing.
Testing. Good.
Testing, 1, 2.
So we'll do a quick intro real quick.